Hey, how y'all doing? And happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. Today we're going to be doing a pork loin on the Traeger. Little Traeger Jr. here, and what I've got, if y'all can see, got a pork loin that I let marinate last night. I'll show you what I marinated in overnight. Is this Allegra, the spicy, and this is kind of like, if y'all have never had this, it's almost a little bit like Dale's, not quite as salty, but it has a lot of spices and stuff like that. This stuff is great on beef, wild game, a bunch of stuff. Anyway, I just marinated the pork loin. Got a nice sized pork loin here, and I had to use this little bag here to put it in. I'm going to try to cut this open, y'all, and we can get it out and start it here. I'm going to rub it down. See there, y'all can see. I mean, this is a nice size here. Pork loin. Oh yeah, it's nice, and man, covered with that rub and all that goodness. It's got crushed red pepper in it. And I'm gonna set this over here, and we're gonna put some good rub on it, y'all. Y'all, just had to remove a bunch of the fat and silver skin off of this side of the pork loin. I didn't realize it wasn't trimmed up that much. So anyway, what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna put some honey on here. Just regular store-bought honey here for something like this. I'm gonna use my good Southern Coastal honey. A little honey and a little bit of mustard. It's yellow mustard. That's gonna help my rub to stick. Okay. I'm gonna be using a Beazell's barbecue rub. I'll put a link to where you can get that. Just some really good stuff, especially on this pork. Pork loin, tender pork like this. Then we'll go ahead and push that honey and that mustard and all that goodness around here. And oh man, this is gonna make a beautiful crust, you know, with this rub and everything. So that's what we're gonna do. Get that all rubbed in there on your cracks and crevices. Then we'll go back and we'll put this rub on there, a good coat of this Beazell's barbecue rub here. We're gonna do the other side as well, y'all. Y'all, I got the Treager Jr. here set to low. Got some of those cherry pellets in there. We'll go ahead and I pat it on for about 15 minutes here, y'all. Letting everything heat up. We're gonna put this loin right there in the center. And look at that. Some jump off on the top. Alright, do that. Then I'm gonna get my probe. My grill too. Try to do this right, make too big of a mess. Put this down in here, about yay deep. Alright, run this dude out the back. Excuse me. All that. And we'll put my grill tube in here. Go ahead and shut this lid. Take a good smoke, let that stuff out. Turn this on, plug him in. Now we're ready to rock and roll here. We'll come back and check it by now. Alright, y'all, we have hit 103 degrees. I'm going to go ahead and check out our pellet situation here. See how our pellets are. Just kind of smooth that out a little bit. I didn't use too much. And let's take a peek at the pork loin. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks gorgeous right there. Hey y'all, we're about 10 degrees away from where I want to be on this pork loin, at about 147 or so. What we're going to do, I'm going to open it up now. We're about 137. I'm going to hit it with some good old Carolina mustard style barbecue sauce. It's going to be real good, y'all. Look at that, man. That looks gorgeous right there now. Oh yeah. So like I said, we're going to base it up with this sauce. Bring y'all in here just a little bit. And man, let it finish up cooking. So go ahead and just tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to base the bottom of it first. I'm going to flip this thing over. Pull my probe out here. Flip it over here. Oh yes sir. a little basted on that bottom. Just Carolina mustard style sauce here, y'all. This is, oh, it's a good little sweet heat kind of sauce here. It's going to add a perfect little coating on this pork. Man, you can just feel this, the little crust that's formed on here with that bezels, with a little bit of honey. You know, this is just perfect right here. I mean, just phenomenal. So I'm going to go ahead and baste this thing up. We'll get the other side, and we'll let it finish cooking. Also, it's going to be just great. Alright, y'all, now that we've basted it, we just got that wonderful sweet hot mustard sauce on there, Carolina style. I mean, that's going to be so good, y'all. Delicious. We'll go ahead and close this up. I'm also checking pellets just to be sure. Alright, we're okay there. Now I'm going to crank my heat up just a little bit to medium. Just to get that up there, get that good crust on the outside, and get that sear on that sauce. Man, it's going to be so good, y'all. I'll tell y'all something I found out about this Treager that I really like. A lot of people have asked me, what do you think of it now that you've been using it and stuff like that. I tell you what, all the time while it's cooking, okay, put your hand back here, you can feel hot air is blowing out. There's pork here and here, over on the side. It's a fan in there blowing, so you're cooking with convection, like in a convection oven. What that does for you, it makes sure with the air and the heat circulating, is you're getting an even cook. And also when you're doing something like poultry and stuff like that, with the skin on it, crisp up that skin, keeps that juice all nice on the inside, and even on this pork. You know, with that crust on there, all that, the rub, the bezels, and the honey and everything, I mean, that crust is just, you know, you just tap it. It makes a perfect crust on your protein. So that's one thing that I really like about this that I'm kind of learning here, is you get that wonderful crust, and I can't wait to see what it does. You know, as that hot air circulates that sauce, it's going to be really, really good, y'all. Y'all, we've hit 140, means we're only about 5 degrees away. It's taking about 10 minutes or so. So what I'm going to do, y'all, I'm going to take my dial here, I'm going to turn it back down to the smoke. I just don't want to risk burning that sauce. And, you know, this way it'll just ease on with the residual heat and everything and get 145, 147 for us. Alright, y'all, so we've met our target temperature. It's about 146. Notice some smoking just a little bit, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead, give it a check. Look at that, y'all. Oh, yeah. That's gorgeous right there. Beautiful. So we'll go ahead and get this off, let it rest for a few minutes. Y'all, great. Y'all, now that the pork loin has had time to rest, we'll go ahead and cut into it. Look at that. That looks beautiful right there. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Got one of my ceramic knives, the Abundant Chef. And let's look at this beautiful, set here on this beautiful Pro-Teak cutting board. Look at this. Oh my goodness, y'all. That's going to be absolutely gorgeous. Oh yes. Tender as can be. Look at that. Oh wow. Can't wait to taste a piece. You're right here on the end. We get that bark. Everything right there. Look at that, y'all. That's fantastic. I want y'all to see that juiciness in there. I mean, that is fantastic. So tender, still so juicy. I mean, that came out wonderful, y'all. You gotta try this. I tell you what, that Treager did it right here for sure. Got that great crust on there, still that real juicy pork, y'all. And that bezels, man, that just made it pop. That bezels barbecue rub. Great deal, y'all. Awesome. Y'all, please like my video and sub my channel. I appreciate y'all. Alright, one last thing I wanted to show y'all here in this video. The kids came over this evening, so I was going to make them some cookies. I've always heard you can bake cookies in this Treager. What I did is I got some, you know, that cookie dough the whole house is already made. You know, you break it off in little squares and put it in here on a tray with a little steel pad on there, and we'll see how it's doing. It's been about 15 minutes or so, and we've been on medium heat. So interesting to see if you can actually bake cookies in one of these Treagers. Look at that. They're doing good there. You know, they're not quite ready, I don't think. Got a couple more minutes, but man, I mean, they're baking away right there. That's pretty cool, y'all.